Alright, Shalom, Mr. Brother Titus from GMS South Carolina camp and part of GMS North Carolina camp to teach in Charlotte. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shemal Shai. Double honors to those, a great millstone taught me this truth. Shalom to the Akim out there pushing the truth and sincerity. Alright, today's lesson, alright, we're going to go through the prophecies and just break down the scriptures proving that who you really call Jesus Christ was Solomon and his past life. Alright. It basically, and that there's prophecies in the Old Testament highlighting that who you really call Jesus Christ, alright, it was prophesied that David was gonna have a son. Okay, that was in the scriptures that the prophets referred to as the branch, and we're gonna go into that and proving that this is just another way of proving that who you really call Jesus Christ had to be born through Joseph. Okay, you know, usually when we break it down, we go into the New Testament and break it down. Okay, but you know, this is the spirit that was on me to go into the prophecies and to certain words and just, you know, for edification to build up brothers. So this can be another angle or approach that you take on just proving the same truth. The same truth is that who we really call Jesus Christ was born of the flesh. Okay. Now we usually highlight it in the New Testament, but through the Spirit I'm going to prove using Old Testament prophecies, alright, and highlighting where certain scriptures that we use in the New Testament where Paul, Peter, the other apostles, when they was breaking down who you really call Jesus Christ was born of the seed of David, alright, and even the Pharisees and the scribes knew that that the Christ would be of the seed of David according to the flesh. And I'm just going to highlight those particular scriptures that that the apostles, the disciples, and certain the scribes they knew and had new knowledge of, that they used to break down and prove that who you really call Jesus Christ was that the anointed one. Who you really call Jesus Christ, his name in Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Okay, and to prove according to the scriptures that he was only sent to die for the nation of Israel. Okay, so off Jump Street, this is going to be a pretty, just inform you, it's going to be pretty in depth, and it's for edification. You know, this ain't about no fucking vainglory or no bigging myself up or nothing. This is all through the Spirit, and this is to help brothers get a better understanding, and also to help equip them with more scriptures to combat, you know, this false doctrine of the miraculous conception or this virgin birth bullshit or all this madness that these people come with. Okay, so let me get a few starting scriptures. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 20. I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, despise not prophesying. Okay? That's right. Okay? So we got to go into the prophecies. So don't despise this, you know, because I'm highlighting through the Spirit the prophecies, alright, referring to the Messiah coming. And these are scriptures that the apostles and the disciples and those who were opposing the Lord that knew, because the scribes and Pharisees knew that Yahushua was the anointed one, but they rejected him, alright, because the Lord didn't want them. He didn't allow them to see him like that. But they knew he was the anointed one, but they didn't want to accept him. Okay? And they knew the scriptures concerning who you really call Jesus, about the Messiah. So we're going to highlight that. And also this was inspired by the GMS Walk and Talk video that Elder Gabar did, proving that Solomon, that Yahushua, who you really call Jesus Christ, was Solomon. Alright, so it's going to touch a little bit on that, and a little bit on prophecies about the Lord, and it's just we're going to let the Spirit flow. So 1 Thessalonians 5:20, it says, despise not prophesying. It says, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. So through the Spirit, we're going to prove this. Alright, and this is Titus 2:7. It says, in all things show thyself a pattern of good works, and doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you. And that's what's going to happen through the Spirit when this get brought out. All you, and this is a challenge to you pork chop eating pastors and all you people that believe in this so-called Christianity and Caucasian Jesus and all this. I want you to go through these scriptures, all right, that's going to be brought out, and prove that whatever is being brought out, if it's wrong or not, if you can. But I doubt it. Alright. The scripture say this, Luke 21:15. It says, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. Alright, that's right. So this is 1 John 5:9. If we receive the witness of men, the witness of God is greater. Okay? So you got plenty of people that receive the witness of man. They receive these man-made religions. Okay? The false image of who they call Jesus Christ, which that's Cedric Rozier. Alright, that Caucasian Jesus. People receive that off of the witness of man. But it says the witness of God is greater, which is the scriptures. Alright? And we're going to get that the Lord said you have to search the scriptures and they speak of him. And that if you believe on him as the scriptures say, then you're going to flow in this truth. Okay? 1 John 5:9. If we receive the witness of man, the witness of God is greater. For this is the witness of God, which he hath testified of his Son. He that believe on the Son of God have the witness in himself. He that believeth not God hath made him a liar, because he believed not the record that God gave of his Son. And this is the record that God given to us eternal life, and this life is in his Son. He that have the Son have life, and he that have not the Son of God have not life. Okay? Alright? That's straight up. Okay? This is John 5. John 5:39. It says, search the scriptures, for in them ye think ye have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me. Okay? So the Lord said that to search the scriptures, because they testify of him. Alright, that's the record of God. The scriptures, that's what we're going to go into. Okay? He told you to search the scriptures. Alright? John 7:38. It says, he that believe on me, as the scriptures have said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay? So he said you have to believe on him as the scriptures have said. The Lord said this. Alright? We'll get one more, then we'll hop into it. This is Luke 24:44. And he said unto them, These are the words which I spake unto you while I was yet with you, that all things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me. Okay? And where's all that contained in the Old Testament? So if you're going to understand the Lord and his prophecies, the Lord and who he came